Hey everybody, how's it? Happy Aloha Friday. This is Jeebs. The Avocado Show. Yes, I am the avocado too. There's a little story behind that, but all in all, it's always about music. And I have here within the stream here our usual suspects, and I also have a few guests here in the stream. So if you're catching this as a makeup on YouTube, or it's the first time you're coming by and checking this out, how's it? If you want to ever join me on the stream here with my friends, then that link is down below. We have a little fun. We do a wheel of cheese where you can put your name on a list. If I spin it, it lands on you and your song. We listen to your song. We have a little boosty dono program, and I eat food. It's not an ASMR foodie thing. Some of the guys are trying to get me to do a stream to eat food while I'm sitting in a jacuzzi. I don't know. Is that the Twitch thing? That would be kind of like, I don't know, like the movie Full Monty. That'd be a little out there, but nah, that's not, So anyhow, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. So, you know what we're going to do is let's just go ahead and get going here. It is Friday. It has been a week since I've done anything on the channel. I do have quite a bump here of donos and stuff. So we're just going to start with the donos, work my way through them, and then we're going to do Wheel of Cheese. Probably take a... Ivy creep and ice hat. And probably take a little break, and we're going to be Wheel of Cheesing it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. By the way, if you put your song request on the Wheel of Cheese, but you don't hang out for the whole stream, check out the possibility that it may have landed on you. Of course, I always save the VOD on Twitch, but sometimes things get blocked. There's a YouTube channel you can check in on as well. Okay, look at me. Hey, guys, I'm talking so Mel right now. I'm under the influence of edamame. All right, guys, let's do this. Enough of my yappity yapping. So I'm going to start in the dono world, and let's start with let's start with Eminem or MM33. We're going to be doing a band. Thank you very much. Very kind and generous donation. I appreciate that very much. I hope you're doing well. This is a track called the Hotelier. You guys know that, man. I'm on brand. I can't speak. I'm dyslexic, and I'm also here under the influence of food. So this is from a band called the Hotelier, and the name of the track is Among the Wildflowers. You guys ready for this? Let's go. All right. What a great way to start the stream in my head right now. That's beautiful guitar work going on there. I like that they're establishing that melody. That'll probably come back at us a couple times.
On a leap year, filling the gaps, spinning gears, keep catching your cracks.
Ooh, nice chord there.
Keep calling you back, telling stories, pretending they're facts.
3 guitar parts.
Let me go to unstable to wait.
I really dig his voice.
Wildflowers to numb the pain. Cut the lines.
You see how they reweave that melody in the hook?
Will you carry me away? Will you follow your way? Just step in when I'm saying I can't.
Very unique style in recording here. There's 3 different guitars, and each one is taking their own turn at working the arrangements, but they're keeping it authentic.
Started bruising, find it tough to admit when you're losing. Oh, what should I think? Carefully crafted commercial disaster. You take what you're after to get what they want out of you.
Dun, 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 dun. I love that. Very subtle bass. Nice change up. Would you guys consider this more like an indie rock?
What would you do if someone hurt your best friend's feelings to the point where they end up promising?
I would say something that made him stop, or I would just text him. Try to not let the bully touch them or anything, just try to block him from doing that. If I got punched,
Wow.
it's okay because it's not okay because I was trying to get the other person safe, but I was unsafe because I was in the middle of them. But I was trying to help somebody not get hurt.
Nice messaging. What a great track to open the stream with. You know, there were... Was it me? Whoops, sorry. On the early onset of it, when I was talking guitars and stuff, this is one of those recordings where I really enjoy listening to because there isn't an overemphasis on let's just say staging the sound in what I would consider modern day, perfection in balance and everything, as if to trying not to sound like anything is doubled. So the intention is there was actually 3 guitars in most of that. I don't know if you guys heard the acoustic guitar that kicked up in there, but we had one arrangement going on here. That opening guitar line was very clean that I was already kind of gushing over, and then when the punch came in, sorry I burped. When the punch came in, this guitar comes in with a completely different tone. But as the verse starts to take over, there's an acoustic guitar that's happening through that. And then that establishing tone. Remember that establishing tone? I said, man, I really like that. Da, 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 da. And I had said, I bet you that's going to come back and get us in another, section. And in turn, that melodic line that was being played at the beginning was being played over the hook, because the hook was more of an expression of energy and power in the voice. So when the singer hit that part of his hook and he's like, wah, da, da, or he was just really kind of staying in one note or in one little small pocket, while the melody that had established itself in that isolated front section came back and kind of re-delivered itself. And then there was a nice little change up there of meter change that kind of caught me off guard a little bit in the middle, only because I was just in the sway of it, because today you guys know I'm going to be in the sway of it. But that kind of an ending, and it's maybe just where my head's at right now, but that storytelling phase at the very end, that last 45, 50 seconds and stuff like that, where they just kind of, there was a pad or some kind of an effect, or it could have been, excuse me, manufactured on the guitar. There were a bunch of stomp pedals and stuff like that, just holding out one little note or one little pad while, there was that talking going on. That's just a nice way to sew up a really good song like that. So it delivered on me on all different, from engineering to guitar work, all the way through the, creative melodic expression and stuff. So that was really super cool. Excuse me. I think I had somebody new come on in and say hi. JJ445, how's it? How are you? Welcome to the chat. Okay, let's keep on going on. Let's see. Lacrimosa, how are you? How was your week? I hope everything's doing well. Let's see what Lacrimosa would like us to check out. Let's go ahead and see. We are going to be listening, and thank you very much for your kind donation as well. We're going to be checking out a band called Two Steps from Hell. And the name of the song is Impossible. Looks like we might have a very unique performance. This might be a a performance video. Oh, it is. It's going to be live at Wacken. And the message is, I think you listened to these folks many years ago, but now it's time to experience them live on a grand stage and in full majesty. Okay, I look forward to that. Let's go. And thank you, Lacrimosa, once again. That was very kind of you and your donations. Here we go, guys. Oh, wait a minute. Is it? See, I'm already blowing it. Jeez. Guys, I told you this was going to happen. Wait a minute. Did I not? Or no? This is yours, right, Lacrimos? How did I blow this? Oh my goodness. I know what I did. All right, great, Sage Son. This Lacrimos, I see what I did here. You're still here. you're in the system. I blew it. Remember, I told you guys. I told you this was going to be that stream. So thank you very much for being kind and letting me know. This is from Great Sage Son. So I'm going to play this because we're up and about, and then I'll get you in on Lacrimosa. Anyhow, I'm sorry, Lacrimosa. I'll get into yours right after this. But let's do this for Great Sage Son. I should have cut that gummy in half. Here we go. Sorry, guys. For sure, Snake. Very well done. I love this. It's like a flying V violin. I love that. I so love this because that is giving all those people watching the purity of an arrangement like this. With all the live musicians up there. Dang. Look at that cello. Jeez. Oh, wow, is that a 6-string violin? No. You know, sorry guys, I'm not talking a lot. You know how I get mesmerized by these kind of videos. Everybody's dressed up like the piano player. He must have got called in the last second. He had tank top and shorts. Very pirate, very Nordic. Oh, look at that cello player back there. He's killing it. He's so into it. Of course, the guy on the piano is the composer and the most laid back in the dress wear. God, this mix is so fantastic. Why does it sound like boats? That's a good question. Usually anything that's in 3/4, 6/8 has that sway vibe to it. A little bit of a slapback on the drums. I can't tell if it's because it's multiple percussions or... Oh, it is. It's multiple percussions doing the same line. Oh, nice. This guy's killing it in his performances. This is what a concert's all about, man. All right, let the composer do a little solo there. Well, the string players have been also sweating it off on this whole composition as well. They've been just going off on this arpeggiation style composition or ostinato almost since the very beginning. It's so grand, you know? So what's important is that ostinato. I mean, as far as keeping the energy kind of still going in more of this relaxed area. I love that monophonic work. You know if you're a synth player. Everybody's medaling out now. Let's go. Oh, the composer's like jumps on the Gibson. Let's go. This is like a Hans Zimmer kind of thing. Bring him out on the road. Big ending. Where's that guitar player? What a tremendous piece of work we just watched. Absolutely mind-numbing. Great Sage Son, thank you for bringing this in. I really love watching live performances like this. And even though there's a really high chance that those music files from that show gets taken into a studio to get mixed, not to say that it doesn't get mixed live. I don't know, so I can't say it does or doesn't. But in general, because you never know if you have any kind of issues you may have to work out or something, technically. The mix was phenomenal. But this is one of, I guess, I know that Hans Zimmer does something like this where he goes out on tour and it's this whole montage of different work and he has all these great musicians, but he's up there. So I only say that because of the fact that I had no idea, Great Sage Son, until you told me that the pianist and then soon to be the guitar player was also the composer. Definitely had that Nordic pirate, very, I want to say Renaissance. What's the other word I want to use? Renaissance. There's another word I'm trying to think of as far as time period. But just to kind of circle back in and say what I had said earlier, somebody had said, it sounds like we're on a boat. One of the things that is very unique about the signature 3468 is that automatically that gives you this kind of a sway. Dun, 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 or dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm saying? It gives you that sway. And we're kind of already in our minds, kind of have an embedded kind of vibe because of all the years of watching, let's say, pirate movies and stuff like that. Also, but you do hear it in a lot of the other things too. I just got through doing a little piece for this music library. And the publisher said, can you give it kind of that Game of Thrones vibe, but kind of throw in a little bit of the Pirates of the Caribbean? Automatically in my mind, I knew what he was talking about, which was that time signature that gives you that sway, but that Nordic vibe and stuff. Great listen. Don't you agree, guys? Was this not just phenomenal, this performance? And the other thing I love about it, too, as I said earlier, whenever you see this is like you get your money's worth here in the sense of having such a grand representation of a piece of work with all the musicians, back there. For not 1 second did I say, I wonder if they're playing to a little bit of a track, if they're adding some things in there. No, it was 100% performance. It sounded like to me, unless maybe there was one maybe choral or choir thing every now and then, but I thought it was fantastic. And on top of it, I love the fact that the what I thought was a violin player was playing a flying V 6-string violin, it looked like to me. That's what it looked like. I just thought it was badass. I thought it was great. Thank you so much. Before I go on to the next one that I will be doing from Lacrimosa and get it right, I want to thank a couple people came in really quick. Jelly554, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate that. And Dikiomi, also, thank you very much for that. And then I noticed some other people are dropping in some donos, so we'll continue on with that. And so I just wanted to acknowledge our new guests here on the stream. All right. Now I'm going to do the Lacrimose. So I'm so sorry for that debacle. But we don't have our bingo card up. But I guarantee I've probably punched like 2 or 3 of those. You know what I mean? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's continue on. This is Lacrimosa's track. And here we go. Now, I'm making sure. I'm double reading it. Yes, it says Lacrimosa. And this is from a band called I See Stars. Am I right, Lacrimosa? Thank you for your kind donation. I really appreciate it. And also appreciate you joining me here, hanging out with us. This one is called Running with Scissors. And this is an acoustic version, apparently. And the message is, I have to admit I cannot stand any of this band's normal material. But they've released 2 acoustic rendition albums that I think are great. I love the layers of the arrangement in this track. No, you don't have to apologize. I myself have gone through things where I've like, meh, and then see them live unplugged or something like on MTV back in the day or something. I went, badass tracks. All right, so let's check this out. Are you guys ready? Let's go.
The truth cannot be any more clear, and I'm not asking you to hold on. It's everything that you have feared. I know you're trying so hard to move on. Kind of feels like someone replaced her.
You have a great guitar playing there, man.
I'm trying hard to be someone, but falling short of the person I wanna be.
God, the tone in this guy's voice is fantastic.
So I'll pretend I'm letting go. Why it takes it in the past like I lose you.
Ooh, what a head voice. Love hearing that cello back there. Nice engineering dynamic, just getting it all wet, cranking that reverb. I'll probably pull it back. No, they're letting it rinse. I'm really liking this. Great melody for a hook. Sticks in your head. There's a lot of wonderful intention in this production. Like that. Oh my gosh.
It feels like someone replaced the heart that once was yours. I'm trying to be someone, so I pretend I am learning now. Why it takes a
Love this. The percussion arrangement on this gives it a little bit of that cut time vibe. Oh, this guy's voice.
running away in my nightmares.
Nothing like a live mic'd piano. Sound like it could have been a baby grand. What a beautiful track. Now, I did say live piano. I was listening for the hammer sound on that. I'm just being a geek. Anyhow, I don't know this band from any other representation, Lacrimosa, than what you've shared with us, but I thought this was an outstanding piece of work. And then in the back of my mind, because I don't know what this, if this is an acoustic interpretation of one of their originals, maybe as a band, you have to reorchestrate, or you have to rearrange a lot of times, in order to dial down the power but keep the intensity of a song performance and stuff. And so I can appreciate a lot of the arrangements that I probably wouldn't have never really taken a second thought of had I not known that maybe the basis of this is coming from like more of a metal performance or a rock performance or an indie rock performance. Then you can hear all the subtle nuances of his voice, which I'm sure still cuts like a Ginsu knife in a metal or rock version of it, But there's just something about that. I think there are a few of you agree with me on this, that, you listen to the bands you listen to, or maybe you find, their acoustic version like that much better than maybe their metal version. This was arranged phenomenally. And even when the percussion came in, it wasn't like they wanted to say, well, we got to put drums in here and stuff. No, they noodled around what they were able to do, still able to get a snare-ish sound out of looks like it was a little micro snare that was going there. But I thought it was a great listen to. And as a matter of fact, I saved it. I saved it to my playlist because I want to listen to this again. So thank you, Lacrimosa. I really appreciate that. That was great. That was really, really super killer. As a matter of fact, let me do this for you guys. I'm just going to put the link in here. Well, wait a minute. Why shall I be lazy? Hang on. Oh, God. A little extra dressing on my edamame. Okay, stand by. That was gross. Let me do this. There you go, guys. This is the song right there I just put in the How Do You Do. Thank you, Jelly. I'm sorry, Snake is like, fuck. Jeez, shut up. All right, let's continue on. We have Bisaja Schmack. I'm never going to get the profile name right. Thank you very much. That's also very, very kind of you in your donation as well. I appreciate that. We are going to do, we're moving into anime world, folks. So let's see what we got here. This is a bit of a long song, but it looks like it's a live performance, so we'll hang into this. But this is an anime that was, it looks like, I don't know what the name of Attack on Titan. And it's written by Hiroyuki Sawano. That's all we need to know, right? How many times has that name come through this performance here? This one is called 86 First Anniversary Operation. And the message is this 18-minute concert of my favorite anime OST. It's written by Hiroyuki Sawano, who also was responsible for Attack on Titan. Forgive me, I misspoke when I said that earlier. I think it I told you this was going to happen, right? Encapsulates almost every emotion present in the show. My favorite thing about Sawano is the ability to bring the best out of every vocalist. That's true. That last one that I listened to a few weeks ago, I had that kind of thing. I was like blown away by that. His catalog is truly incredible. I think you listen to the AOT suite. I hope you get a peek to one of my favorite shows. All right, here we go. You guys ready? This is going to be a listen, but I have a funny feeling it's going to be worth it. And look, you guys know how I feel about the live performances. I guarantee you one thing, though. I guarantee that the Wacken one, I'm going to get blocked on YouTube. I'm going to have to smear that out. So remember, on YouTube, if you ever go on YouTube to listen to some of this stuff and you just see that I had to put like a fuzzy thing over the videos because I get blocked, but I always have some kind of workaround. All right, guys, here we go. Let's enjoy.
Hey, 調子はどうですか？楽しんでますか？ Alright.
How's it? San Francisco.
いいね、最高。一緒に。
Let's get psycho.
見えてます。よかったら立って一緒に楽しんでってください。Alright.
I love that. She's got the energy. Well, let's see if we can hear it. Let's see if we can find the mistake.
We spent some lives in shadows.
Wow. Got the acoustic guitars holding that muted arpeggiation. That's great. Bass player's doing the dance. The pattern on the hi-hat. Very straightforward and pop in the production. But I love that they're holding the integrity of the track together with the amount of people that are on stage. So there's not a lot of triggered stuff happening there. I do hear that little pad though. Well done. She's cranking. We're watching the whole thing, guys, so hang in there. I'll take a scoop of cheese while I can. Next.
One, two, three, we made it through. 4 and 5, you got it too.
Where's that background vocal come from? So far, first 2 tracks, very pop rock oriented. All right, there are a couple of additional arrangements in there, so. I love the piano performance. It's got kind of a Bruce Hornsby vibe to it. You know, that acoustic guitar guy is doing a lot of work in there. Fade to blacks. I hope they got something going up on that screen. When I said the guitar player, the acoustic guitar player is doing a lot of work. This is obviously very pop rock oriented. Like a 4-chord pattern goes around with a little bit of flip every now and then. But, you know, even though it was more power played with the piano, drums, there were a couple of little arpeggiation things happening in the back. He was just cooking, but the percussive aspect of his performance as the acoustic guitar player is very important in filling out the sound. Oh, another singer, let's go.
Close my eyes and figure all the vacancy. You don't know what I want, me do you me do chiri chiri exam honto no sekai yorai.
I hear a cello in there.
Because why not so long?
God, there's so much vocal talent in Japan. Nice chord change. There's triggering in the house. Bit of an 80s, light 80s feel in the production with this. Acoustic guitar, I love it. Yeah, this one has a little more powerful, soulful melody to it. Cycloid. That chord change right there is kind of really brings it home right there for me. You know what I love about vocal performances is when they actually use their breathing as part of the percussive technique. So that very last few bars that she went through, I'm not going to be able to do it in her tone, but it's like ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da, you know, like making a little bit of a noise with the inhale of the breath, percussively adding to that performance. It sounded more like I was choking on an edamame, but you know what I'm talking about. I think this is the last track on this performance. That childlike voice, beautiful. Now, I don't know if that's really the artist doing that on purpose or if this is the artist's style. She looks very young. I'll bet you the singing goes probably perfect with the character's personality, the tone of the voice and the performance. You guys tell me. Sounds like it would. piano playing. I love that he's pulling from that style of the 80s, that Bruce Hornsby vibe.
そんな勇気贈り物だよ僕は僕で歩いてゆくよ今会えた空で君が
Oh, thanks for that, Gemini Rightheart. That makes sense. Feels like it.
胸が叫び出したんだまぶたから溢れた今会えた空は生きた届く距離で言葉叫ばなかった目と目見つめ返した吐き出すルールは君が決めた吐き出すルールあなたが決めたそんな勇気贈り物だよ僕は僕で歩いてきたよ咲いた生きた足跡の上咲いた息をやめない場所で抱えきれない花束分けて二人歌を続けるんだね
Wow. I guess that's the end of it right there. Let's watch everybody take a quick bow there. That must be the composer, no? Or, that's obviously the end of the piece there. I think anteaters are eating... I'm not going to get it. I like that, understanding that it's one of those cliffhangers that you wait for the two to get together. I guess, many shows do that have long tails on it. One of the things that I really enjoyed about this last performance was her voice. Funny enough, there were some inflections tonally that happened there, and I didn't consider it to be anything that, cringeworthy, I guess, is that what a term is used? Like if you hear something sharp or flat or something. I found it to be very endearing, the vocals, considering I'm weaving the story together that you guys are telling me. Kind of a love story, kind of a, pull it together. And I'd asked earlier, I don't know if anybody answered, but if maybe the tone of her voice was closely matched to the character that was relaying that message in the anime. I'm not too sure if I'm saying that correctly. Like, does the character have that kind of childlike young voice in the show? So was it matched to be like that tone and stuff? The whole performance, though, what I was enjoying about it, it was very, Western pop rock style compositions. And so there wasn't any forced colorization of moving around a lot and using, a chord every two, eighth notes of a melody. You can chord, change. Excuse me. And so for myself, I was able to glide into it. I wish I had my piano on. I'd show you guys, what I loved about this guy's piano playing was that Bruce Hornsby style, which I really like to play a lot, just when I'm doodling around and stuff. It's a very unique way of playing. But I really enjoyed this. This was really super nice journey. And once again, this was 3 vocalists in this, short presentation. And excuse me. But thank you so much for bringing this into us. I really, really super enjoyed it. And I think everybody else did too. Especially when I'm learning. I have yet to watch an anime at all. And I don't consider Kimba the White Lion or Speed Racer or anything I watched in the 60s. I'm talking about the kind of animes that you guys enjoy thoroughly. I have to sit my ass down one day and go watch an anime. Maybe I'll just do a wheel on an anime and we'll watch one together or something. All right, let's continue on. Let me see. Let me do a refreshing here. Oh, everybody wants me to do bebop. Yeah, that might be kind of fun, right? We do an anime wheel one day. We'll just spin it and see what it lands on, and we'll watch something. I think that'd be fun. Okay. Oh, lower back issues again. Cersei official. Are you in the house? Thank you very much for your kind donation. You're up next. Is it like Cersei, like shame, 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 shame? Or is it Cersei the band? Oh, could it be? Stand by. Let me take a look here. Oh, hey, guess what, guys? I think we possibly might have somebody here that is having us listen to their own work. Oh, it is actually in the message. It's thanks for checking us out. This is my band's second single. I hope you enjoy. All right. Well, first of all, Cersei, thank you so much for coming into the chat and coming here on Twitch and hanging out with us. And the song is Jade. So let's put it all together here. Let's see what Cersei is going to bring to us. Let me grab the URL. You guys ready? I think it's metal. I'm not sure. I didn't see that on the genre. We'll find out. Here we go. All right.
My body's burning beneath my skin from your touch. The shades of jade in your eyes has got me numb.
God, who's that remind me of?
The way you look at me.
You just know when they...
Hold you by your throat.
You know when the traps are coming in, they're going to hit you over the head with a kit soon. There it is.
Don't you dare fake it. Don't you dare say stop. My body's dripping shades of jade. More and more beginning to creep. Your touch.
I like that. That little head voice he pops in there. Good chord change. Nice.
Your clutches, your lustful enchanting eyes. It's in your eyes.
Good hi-hat programming.
It's in the way you kiss, the way you lick your lips, your teeth breaking skin that's driving me in.
There's a little bit of a Korn influence here, no?
Your smell of mortality, your soul leaving your body. Does your God come and pain? Don't you dare fake it. Don't you dare say stop. My body's dripping shades of jade. More and more beginning to creep. Your touches purifying me. Then all the way
God, I really like this hook. Very catchy.
your clutches, your lustful enchanting eyes. What do you need besides fulfilling these fantasies?
Real progressive in the production.
When dreams become reality, and I know it'll only last for as long as you hold your breath and choke on it. What do you need besides fulfilling these fantasies? What will it be when dreams become reality?
Oh, there. I was wondering where the bottom end was this on this. There it is, right there.
You hold your breath and choke on it. And choke on it. My body's dripping shades of jade. More and more beginning to creep.
Great hook.
Your touches crucifying me. And all the ways you move, you've got me entombed. Your
I like that dissonant chord right there. Cersei official, well done. What a great track. I love the hook. The hook in it really fries for me. One thing I do, I was like kind of reaching for a bottom end, like a bass or something like that bass line, so I didn't know if it was part of the production that maybe it was an 8-string, using the bottom end of the tone on that to support that bottom. That hook though is really dynamic. You know how the vocalist does that? It's almost like a it's a fifth. It's not an octave, but that going into the head voice there is very, very catchy in the hook. And I also like the integration between, you know, the trap and the drums coming in and out of it. So I thought it was kick-ass. Guys in the chat, what do you think? I'm thinking it was great. You tell me what you think. And also, Cersei, good luck with your career and everything. I don't know if this is a band. I don't know how many albums or projects you've released, but thanks for coming and bringing it into the stream. We're always stoked to hear new music by especially folks that come in here and dangle it in front of us like that. I appreciate it. So thank you very much. And be sure to look for this on the YouTube VOD when I pop it out on that YouTube channel. Okay, next up is coming from Ado Supporter. Oh, guess what? We're doing Ado as if we didn't suspect that that's what it was going to be. So let's see what we got here. This is obviously from the artist Ado. The song is Shoka. And let me see. This is Ado's first song that she produced herself and wrote the lyrics alone for the first time. And she originally wrote this song when she was 17, but rewrote it at 22 and released it on, or as a song also on with subtitles. Or maybe there's subtitles on this video. Either way we look at it, hi Ado, how are you? Ado Supporter. She is an amazing, always loved to watch, listen to anything from this young artist, and she's just phenomenal with her vocal capabilities. Just on that tier, that's just that tier. You guys ready? Let's go. Hey, Aman, how are you? Just now seeing you. Freaky. But you know the voice is going to match, right? So here we go. The bass is frying on this. The subtle background vocals smoking. It's not a hook. Yep. She's crushing it, but that bass player is just burning rubber. Engineer having fun. God, her expressionism in her vocals are incredible. wow, getting a little metalcore in there. Oh, this is huge. Listen to that bass player up there on the neck. Those arrangements. Great chord down on this, man. I'm telling you, I cannot for the life of me find in my personal journey any vocalist better than her in the way she presents herself as a vocalist with so many different dynamics in a single given song. And the ability to show up on stage on concerts you guys have shown me, and she just probably walks away with the sweetest little butterfly voice, most likely as she is just as she's speaking and stuff. I have never heard such an incredible amount of power and dynamics from a voice anywhere else. I mean, there's great singers in all different genres. You guys know I'm not just singling it out saying she's the best in the world. But she's of that tier that is just, it's just beyond any other explanation that I could worldly give with what little language abilities that I have, short of sounding stupid. But she is an absolutely incredible performer. Now, the song itself had some really great arrangements and unique twists in it. I like that little pseudo softer metalcore vibe towards the very end that came in. Now, what I don't know, Auto supporter, yes. If she actually did the arrangements, or if that was arranged maybe by, people in the band or something like that. Wouldn't surprise me, though, if she did the arrangements, not necessarily played it, but did the arrangements, because when you have that kind of artistic dexterity in your head in order to pull off what she does with her vocals, you could find there's many different layers probably to that are, that will translate into musicianship and stuff. So it's just, I don't know, just mind-numbing, just frickin' mind-numbing. Excuse me. Gemini at Heart, thank you. Or Gemini Red Heart, thank you for the follow. And Jerdman, I just saw you pop in there. Thank you. I am doing well. I appreciate that. Okay, who's next up here? Next up is Oranai. How are you, Oranai? Is you in the house? Let's see what we got here from Oranai. There you are. How are you? Let me see. Oh, yes. I actually had somebody on my Decomposer Lounge also wanted me to do some Starset. And I go, I know who they are because it's somebody who loves them. That would be Oranai. So this is the newest song release from Starset. This is called Dystopia. I am familiar with the band because of the Twitch stream and everything that you guys bring here. And they are just an absolutely incredible band. I love their arrangements. I'll shut up. Let's play this. You guys ready? Let's go. All right. Some social conscious music.
Are we lost in the night? In a world lit just by
Love that light arpeggiation in the back.
we pretend that we can't feel, growing into something real.
Ooh. What a banging ass hook. Big, bold, fat follow up on the hook there with that big vocals in the background choral. Nice build. Really nice ambiance work in the background with the arrangements.
It's gonna blow.
Great layers on the guitar on this. See that synth right there? The low bottom one. It might get pumped to double the guitars, like right here, like shoved up in it. Back at the back at the back. Remember what I said earlier? Kind of that crowd chorus vibe.
Too bad we almost had it. This is why you get
what you get when you're playing Magic. Hear the little string dancing around. Second time they did this. So cool. I'll save for the end. We're in that era of, I think there's going to be a lot of social conscious music coming out. When I had said earlier, okay, this is the second time they did this. The first time where I heard those back, it almost sounded like it was an answer back to their original chorus, or to the chorus, the very first iteration of that chorus. Then they played this section, da, 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 and I heard it in the background. I said, wow, this sounds kind of like that crowd choir thing. Kept it all locked in. But the two times that this came around, it's as if they muted 70% of the track and let those vocals kind of carry with a pad or an arrangement, a lighter arrangement to kind of like soak really deep into our heads with the messaging of what they were saying there. But to me, that was, you've heard me talk about this many, many different times as an engineering trick or a tool would be, you have this whole wall in your DAW of things happening, but then you get to an area, you go, hey, let's keep this, we'll mute all of these, let's mute this group, and then every now and then maybe replace a MIDI arrangement with another tone, just copy paste it, assign it to another tone or something like that. But this track had all the elements of kicking ass and taking no hostages, everything from being in the hook to a minute to win it, as you guys heard me say before. I love the merging or the hybrid aspect of the guitars, though it sounded like, I can't tell anymore, things are getting so technical that it's hard for me to differentiate sometimes, but I can almost say that I know for sure, which doesn't make sense, right? That just doesn't jive. That while the power chords are coming in, it sounded like there was a support with kind of a darker synthy sound behind it. That's when I was saying, ooh, you hear that low synth sound? They might be using that to support the guitars when the guitars punch up. But yeah, Ornai, thank you so much. First of all, it's good to see you. I know you've been lurking. But thank you for dropping that in here. And it just released 17 hours ago. And it is it's kicking butt already, 107,000 views. And, once again, thank you for bringing it in for us here, like within the first day. Starset's killing it already. All right, next up, let me see what we got here. Next up is the kebab seller, which we know he's not here, right, guys? But, he sends his aloha here on Happy Aloha Friday. He's in on it with us. And let's see what the kebab seller wants. This is an anime. I think I did say he turned me on to this last session. But I said it wrong. And I'm going to say it wrong again. Code Geass. That's the name of the anime. And the song is Stories. So let's do this. You guys know that one? Let's go. Big fat swimmy hall. Beautiful vocals there with backgrounds. Wait for the resolve. It's coming. Soft, very melancholy, very chill, very laid back, very beautiful, but I'm sure there's a unique meaning behind this track. Yeah, the rhythm and the percussion of this has been very subtle, but poignant in its tones. So floaty, so butterfly-like. Is there a little pizzicato in there? Ah, yes, SB Enya. That's what I was trying to get in my head. Definitely has that vibe. I like the little subtle pizzicato back there. This is the vibe that I'm feeling right now. It's very... Very unique little thing happening with percussion in certain little areas here. It's making me stop and go. Nice little fade there. No two ways about it. A real super emphasis on the melody through this. You know, even though we did have that nice little break in the vocals where we had some very beautiful string arrangements that kind of filled in and stuff. This was definitely really swimming around its melody more than anything else. Very light arrangements in the back. Now, of course, since I don't know the anime, I don't know exactly when this is playing, under what circumstance, but it sounded a little bit like a kind of an ode to love. I don't know. I could be way off. It could be planting C4 to explode, you know, a giant mogwai. I don't know, but I'm just saying. It just seems to be like a very loving, touching kind of ode to a relationship of sorts. But for me, I just really loved, I was really kind of into the engineering on this one. It's just so beautiful, so well done, and so well placed. And the ambience of it too. Also, just the chill of it. You know what I mean? Just the chill of it just put me in a really great mood. So thank you, Kebab, and I hope you're doing well. Hey guys, literally give me 45 seconds. I'm not going to switch scenes or anything. I got to get a new cup. I didn't realize this, but I got a crack right here, and I've been wondering how the hell am I getting this all over my console. I have a crack. I got to change the water from my crack in my glass. Oh shit! Here we go. You guys are going to light it up. Stand by. Give me a second, guys. I might as well put in some more water then. Fresh water. Filtered water. Right, so I lied. I'm having a little piece of something here. Ah. I'm back. Sorry, I woofed on something at the refrigerator like I do. Yes, DJ, we need to cook for sure. You know, I was talking to Snake. He's my technical mod and technical bro. And I'm trying to figure out a way if now I got hiccups. What the hell? Oh shit, sorry. If I can put on earbuds and be able to listen and use the mic on the earbud through OBS so that I can listen. Oh my God, the hiccups. Jeez, really? So I can listen to music and let's say while I'm cooking stuff, you know, add a little new twist. I'd be cooking, listen to music, still be able to respond, you know, without having to set up a microphone over there or something. I don't know. So, yeah, perfect timing, driver. Oh my God. I'm having the worst hiccups right now. Give me a second. Holy crap. Jesus. Oh my goodness. I just did it. It cleared. Thank you for... Hey, Neo00, thanks for the follow. Okay, let's get back into it. My bad. Yeah, here we go. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. I'm not a fish. Okay, so next up, oh, speaking of which, the driver. Perfect timing you just came in, huh? We're doing your song. How's that? Perfect timing. It happens every now and then. Fentool, I think one of my mods might be lurking in the background. They can help you out with that. Raising my arms, like doing that. Yeah, that's possible. It's all good though. I drink water, so I'm good. All right, the driver is in the house. Happened to show up right in time for me to get his song. Thank you very much for your kind dono. I appreciate that. This is a band called Pendulum. The name of the song is The Island. And the message is, remember my previous dono, The Island by Pendulum? Yes. After that song released in 2010, Pendulum held a remix competition for it, and their winner was a young French DJ who goes by the name of Madeon. Madeon. Probably that's how you say it. I don't know much about French. And when I say young, I mean he was just 16. Damn. All right, go. The remix does away with the original trance vibe, and Madeon basically reworks the entire song into having his own original electronic sound. The vocals are really the only thing that carries over from the original. All right, let's do this. I be ready. Here we go. Watch that track.
In the rising sun, the hidden passenger that I've been taking. Close your eyes. Let's
super clean sound on that kick, man. That's
as you drag me down. I will take you in. What are you waiting
nice filter sweeping work.
Just surrender here tonight. What are you
Or an arpeggiation, it could actually be one note.
as we go towards the lights? When everything is said and done, so looking for answers, to turn my back, the edge has gone, left with no reason, we come undone.
The mix is phenomenal. A lot of in and out with different modules there. I like that. Keeps it interesting. This young man is really good. But he may not be young now because this was 14 years ago, so. So, Driver, are you saying the only thing that's really kind of original from this is the vocal tracks? And he's doing all the original instrumentation? There's a lot of different things going on there. It's very, very delightful. That engineering move is pretty badass. A lot of work went into this. Madeon, if that's how you pronounce it, crushed it. I thought he did a fantastic job. So this is 14 years ago. I don't know how long before that was released. That would make him, I guess, 30 now. But nonetheless, the engineering and the kind of stuff that it takes to do what he was doing, like when he refiltered out that end vocal pattern and stuff like that. There was a lot of little things happening there in the arrangements. This is something I usually call this fork and spoon composing, because it's like just taking a bunch of things and hitting it with it. I know, it's just my own theater of the mind and how it is that I just make it logical in my brain. How there's something percussive that's identifiable, meaning let's say a pattern. Let's say the pattern is da 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 da. But every one of those notes, or if not, or rhythmical notes, if not every other one, there's a complete different change in the tone that he's using. So instead of that being da 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 with one track or one tone, it would be kind of glitchy. That kind of somebody put something here. I think Learn had put something like bit crush. I think maybe that might be the technique. Perhaps, you know, since I'm kind of not up to date on that sort of stuff, but I really enjoyed that aspect of it, and because this was a remix, I was giving a little deeper ears to the percussion. That's why I opened up and said, "What a great kick, kick sound." You know, it had kind of it had this in the middle between a rave, rave trancey kind of poppiness to it. I don't know how to describe it because I'm still only into 2 hours after my little gummy bear, so I'm still kind of trying to describe anything for that matter. What do I know? What am I doing now? Yes, we do music. Okay, so so that's his style then, Driver, right? That's his particular vibe. I wonder what he's doing now with his career, obviously. because now he's 30. Be interesting to see. All right, next up is Park Pal. Park Pal, how are you? Park Pal, what do we got here? Thank you for your dono. And Driver, thank you very much for your dono. And impeccable timing, too, that you came in when you did. Where's Park? There he is. Park Pal's there. Everybody's running back when I say their name. They stub their toe on the side of a couch. They curse me while they type it in. Oh, I'm here. I'm just, I don't know, theater of the mind. We are going to be doing a game OST. The game is called The Wonderful 101. Not familiar with it. The name of the song is Jergingha, Planet Destruction Form. And getting a little chilly. The message is, in the Wonderful 101 In the Wonderful 101, players control a horde of superheroes from an aerial viewpoint and can turn them into various objects called Unite Morphs to fight. As these levels progress, players continue to find helpless citizens and recruit them into the army of heroes. The track plays in the final battle as the game's scale of United Heroes and enemies reaches a cosmic scope. Kind of like a Power Rangers assembly robot, but much larger. Okay, we're doing this, Park Pal, and it's good to see you here. One of my usual suspects. All right. Large. Wow. It's got kind of a Star Wars, John Williams vibe to it. Very superhero, you know, go for it, kick ass kind of vibe. Great orchestral samples on this one. Yeah, Anford, I agree with you on that. That was good. No, Kairu, I'll get to it. The sweeping arrangements in the back. Vocal. This is so superhero. Marvel. This is the pullback. Okay, everybody, let's all get it together. The biggest battle is ahead. You, come on over here. Let's get it together. You, sharpen your thing. You, let's get ready. Are you guys ready to go? Yeah. All right. Then it looks like we're off to our next battle. Are you ready? Yeah. That's just how it read to me. Oh, these gummies are good. A little John Williams line there. bit of a Pirates of the Caribbean there with the horn section. Like that. This is like end battle stuff. Everybody coming together, giving everybody high fives, that kind of vibe, that shift up in the arrangement there. I think we've gotten to the loop point. Let's all go home. Let's get tacos. Yeah. Yeah, without a doubt, that was the vibe for me. And because of the explanation on this, you know, that it's a bunch of superheroes, everybody comes together from this up point of view, and you go and you bang up on this, boss. And I'm looking at the artwork. There's no two ways about it, but it definitely was a lot of superhero power arrangements, leaning in on a lot of influential style of other composers. Obviously, John Williams was very important there. There was a lot of very fun. And it was positive, even though you guys are saying this is a battle, there wasn't any kind of dissonant or dark or heavy music to it, as if the whole thing, as boss battle, as hero theme, anthem kind of vibe, was always, let's go, okay, you fell down, let's go, doesn't matter. You can buy another leg later. You know what I'm saying? It had that vibe that even though it was a battle of sorts, the positive energy and all the arrangements kept it all kind of light, if you would, for that kind of composition. Yeah, always kind of hopeful. Resilient, that's another really good word. So, excuse me. It is the last battle, technically. So you have the ultimate power to smack down the bad guy. Nonetheless, it was really good. It was really super powerful. And like I said, the thumbnail really spoke well to me in the theater of the mind after you told me what it was about. But I was pulling a lot of close to 4-note runs that were like very Star Wars-ish in that vibe. But that was a great listen, man. I really dug that. I was in my mind, I was playing a game I know that doesn't exist. I've never played. But I go, I wonder what that must feel like. Bunch of people, you're looking down on them and controlling them, and you're fighting. But I will say once again, that's the unique journey for me on this channel about video games. It's just extraordinary how much work is put into the music on this. And even though it sounded like it was a sampled orchestra, could be wrong. If I catch hate for that, I get it. Nonetheless, so it's authentically orchestrated. You know if you know. Okay, who's next up? Fentool, I noticed that you dropped in here. Let me catch up on a couple donos. I'm going to drop in on you. So let me see. I got to refresh this, though. I might have to take a break in about 15 minutes. Just so... I don't know how long I've been going, but stand by. Let me get into this. DJ Tambor, how are you? DJ Tambor in the house. Here we go. DJ Tambor, is you be in the house? I'm thinking... Oh, who did that? Mason did that for me. Oh, 2 hours. Okay, good. Yeah, that's about right. That's about when I fill up and I have to unfill. All right, where is DJ Tambor? He was here. I know he was here. Okay, well, we're doing your song, bro. This is a game OST called Tokyo Xanadu OST, Temptation to Abyss. And, oh, there you are. How's it? Lurking in the background. Composed by Hayato Sonoda. This track plays in the water and ice dungeons in the game where there are different hills that that either have a large river of water flowing down it or frozen ground as obstacles the player has to overcome while fighting off monsters. All right. Let's go with the Theater of the Mind for the win. Let's see what we got here, DJ. Little old school synth sound there. Kind of a tense vibe. The lower section in this arrangement, I'm really digging. Little Arabic twinge there. Sounds like the sounds are dated, but this was only released 5 years ago, so could be one of those intentional vibes. That was a quirky note there, wasn't it, Amon? Little 007 thing going on. $2015, all right. There was a little happy resolve there to that dangling out there. I always like how that happens. You set the tone in kind of a dark vibe, but you have these chord changes that'll leave you dangling to resolve. And oh, is that it? So it loops there. As I was saying, you have these chord changes that kind of keep you in kind of a pensive mode, and then there's these little chord turnarounds that kind of build through what I would consider, the second time I heard it around, kind of like a chorus or the hook of the track. And when you have, God, I wish I had my piano on, I'd show you. But you would have that choice where the composer would go into a minor third or a major third, depending on where they want to take you sonically. But twice in this arrangement did the composer land on that one note, just a little bit of a shift there on that chord from the suspension to that major third vibe that kind of gives you like, oh, it got pretty for a second. It's like, oh, it got pretty, and then back down. Pulls you back down there. I did notice, though, DJ, just from in my head, once again, a lot of times these composers make that decision, maybe because of the fact that it does have a nostalgic vibe. Some of the sounds in that, though, did sound really dated. Like I was thinking like S550, S50 type sounds, which are back in the Roland days in the 80s and stuff like that. But fun track. And also, one other thing I want to say about that is when there was a loop that came in there, percussion drum loop that came in there, pulled so far back, that sounded a little more 2015. I was like, okay, they're messing with my head there. So that's what I was feeling. All right, guys. I'm going to do one more, and then I got to take a short break. Okay, guys. Next up is hi, SB. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Let me see. What does SB would like today? Good morning to you, SB. Okay. We are doing something very subtle for a song. Very lighthearted, very caring. Very much represents this week for me. This song is called Punch in the Face. The name of the band is Frenzal Rhomb. And this is an Aussie punk band that have been around forever. Seen them a few times. Short but sweet. Enjoy. I hope you're doing well, SB. I'm doing very mellow today. I am very mellow today. I think that's going to change because I'm going to get punched in the face right now. Here we go. Reminds me of one of my hockey games. That's an odd call to a can of peas. Yes. What a great punk vibe, man. That second note in the bass has a unique vibe to it. Sometimes that's all we need is a punch in the face. Sounds like a 3-mic setup for the recording of the guitar, drums. Fucking well done, guys. That was as punk as you can get. One of the things that I enjoy when I'm listening to punk is punk, as little as I know of the genre, has always been of the more purist in the recording process. And I mean purist, like the most organic, the most raw, the most pure. No click tracks, fire at will. This is what we sound like, and we're just going to hit you over the head with it, And I loved, like I said earlier, how the drums were mic'd. It sounded like a 3-mic setup maybe at best, which would have been kick, snare, and one overhead. Kind of had that vibe. But the humanized aspect of the drum playing was something that pushes it and keeps it into that punk genre that I'm used to listening to in what small window of opportunity I've had to hear it. A little bit of that human drift that kind of glides with it, with the kit. The bass player, that second note in his riff, or the the second note in that. At first, I thought he was like a half step higher than he was, and then when it was isolated during the hook or something like that, or during the verse, I thought that was great. He caught me looking, like I was like, "What's he doing? What's going on there? What does that sound like?" So now, as far as the Can of peas. I don't know what that's about. But that was a really fun track, and that was as raw and authentic punk as I know punk to be. So thank you for that.